Take 3. What up, YouTube? How you guys doing? Wow. And I don't even want to go there. Anyway, so, I know I told you guys I was going to post a video last week. I didn't make it around to it. I'm sorry. I was going to post one last night for a friend. Didn't make it around to it. I'm sorry. I got some family news, and, yep, it sucked. I'll just be honest. It really sucked. I don't want to reveal anything on here yet until we know more, you know. After, I think, day or two after that, I got some more news. I had a cousin who is now no longer with us, so. And just in case you don't know what I just did right there, that's a rest in peace. That's why you throw it up. You don't gotta say nothing. He knows. You know who you are. You know, like, the life keeps getting crazier, you know. I can say I have started working officially again on the album. My album, once again, Finding Fish Sticks. Yeah, I dig it. I don't care if you hate it or if you want to get it or not. I'm beyond that anymore. I picked out all the songs. I had them all worked out, set out, planned out, like how it was gonna, you know, run one song into another type thing. And then I dropped my phone. Erased everything. All my playlists are gone. Like, I had all these awesome playlists. I have one called Dope, just because it's music that just, I don't even care if it's like metal, fucking piano, really soft. I don't care. If it makes me feel something, it's dope. There are a lot of artists I look up to. Just in case you want to know who my main inspiration is, Atmosphere. Hands down, Atmosphere. Atmosphere, closely followed by Watsky. If you haven't checked either of those artists out, stop this video right here. I don't care if you watch any of my other videos, go check them out. And then, if you feel like it, you know, if you get tired of their music, whatever, come on back, check out my music, and maybe it'll help fill in the little pieces that just didn't make sense before. Once again, I dropped my phone, so, like, I had all this planned out. I was like, yeah! And I just showed my friend. I just showed my friend the day before. And I was like, homegirl, you gotta check out what I have planned. Like, you're one of the few people that's gonna hear it before there's words to it. And she was stoked. She, you know, I freestyled for the entire album. Freestyled it, what I thought it's gonna kind of portray and feel like, and what it's gonna go around and be about. And in doing so, you know, I kind of centered myself on where I want to be with this. Because all our other CDs, me and my homegirl, Pimp Skittles, which is what I'll leave her name as, is, our first CD we did was Ghetto Recordings. And that was the dopest shit you've never heard. And it was Ghetto Recordings for a reason. It was ghetto. We knew it. And we didn't want to come out like, hey, we're, you know, some amazing studio band that you've never heard of. No, we're the dopest shit you've never heard, and this is the Ghetto Recordings of us. Yeah. So after we made that, we did an album, and it was more of our first real album as the two of us, and that was Knee Deep in Dark Water. You can find that on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/DSYNH. Check us out for real. I mean, the songs, like, I had to take myself to a mentally really dark place, like really dark place to make that album, to write what I had to write. And I wrote a song called Time Rift, also on the playlist that this will be updated on. Time Rift, Pimp asked me after we released the CD, a month after we released it, she's like, hey, didn't you write that about being life-lighted? No. I wrote it a month before being life-lighted. I was on break at work and I penned it out. And, yeah, it was really crazy to me how, like, today, speaking of which, today I was sitting at my job on break smoking a cigarette. I do smoke, I'm sorry. Smoking a cigarette. And, I'm like, listen to all these people, you know, drive by. I'm just chilling outside, trying to stay warm in the sun. You know, it's like 40 degrees maybe. I live in Wyoming. And, so, I'm sitting there smoking my cigarette, and all of a sudden I hear, like, a ripped in Tom slips, you know, and I was like, looked up and I looked around and I was like, who? What? who's singing me, you know? And then the car drove past, you know, and may these dreams not only be something I see in my sleep, may these dreams manifest in the whatever. And I was like, no fucking way! Whoever that was, I hope you're on YouTube. I hope you're watching this. That was epic. Hands down epic. We dropped that CD like 2 years ago. And look at it now. It's still being played. And that was on fucking Knee Deep in Dark Water. Okay, a year and a half ago. I was thinking of Ghetto Recordings. But anyway, that boggled and blew my mind. Blew my mind. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing just to hear somebody randomly playing my music. My first solo, my only solo actually at this point, was Time Rift. And it was on our second CD. Our third CD was Fix the Sickness. Once again, you can find that on soundcloud.com/DSYNH. If you have me on Facebook, find me. If you want to find me on Facebook, comment below. I will add my name below your comment so you can find me. And then, you know, stalk me on there instead of here. Or, you know, on Skype. I'm debating on making a Twitter. Nobody's brought up Twitter yet. My, like, two homies told me, you gotta get a Twitter. And I'm like, I'm waiting until people are like, why are you not on Twitter? 'Cause you haven't asked me to be on Twitter. Seriously, I'm one of those people that my ex-fiance years and years and years ago, if you all remember MySpace, she made me my MySpace. Took all our pictures together, posted everything. She knew everything about me, so she made my profile and then gave it to me. And then Facebook, ironically, Bookface is what I call it. My homegirl, one of my best friends ever, she was like, Fish, you need to be on Facebook so we can keep in touch when I move. And I was like, you need to get my number so you can call me. Fuck Facebook. And she's like, no, seriously, come on. And I was like, no, if you want me to be on Facebook, make it for me. She pulled out her phone and started typing. I was like, what are you doing? She's all, making you a Facebook. I was like, for real? And now, you know, I've got, I went through a little bit of a rough patch in life. I lost a lot of friends. So, when I tell you guys you really mean the fucking world to me, like, sorry about the language and shit, I can't help it. I try to a lot. I do. When I write music, I try not to cuss because being a hip-hop artist, especially a hip-hop artist, holy shit, I can't even talk. Being one of those especially, there's so many more words than the 7 you can't say. However, I will agree completely if you're using it to pump up a word, to enunciate a fucking word. Yes, do it. I do it all the fucking time. My beanie keeps rolling back and it's pissing me off. But anyway, so I started, I know I'm hopping around all hopscotchy today. It's been a crazy 2 weeks. So yeah, like I said, my CD crumbled to pieces. This is my first actual solo CD coming up, MC Fish Sticks, Finding Fish Sticks. So, you know, like, I was devastated and I wanted to quit writing. I wanted to give up. And then that day, I thought about it. I was like, no, you know, like, if this is going to happen, it's going to happen. And I would rather it happen now than down the road. So, you know, like, I went through and I found, I believe, 90% of the songs I originally had on the album. I went back through and I re-listened to the entire album, beginning to end, like 7, 8 times, possibly 80. I can't count past 1. And I'm 30, but I can't count past 1. I learned how to count to A yesterday. Anyway, so yeah, I was working on the album and I ended up penning a verse the other day. And I was spitting it to my sister just a minute ago, and she actually digs it. So I'm pretty excited. My sister's never been a huge fan. She's like, that song yet? No. Yeah, I like that one. It's okay. But she's brutally honest. That's what I appreciate about her. She doesn't sugarcoat it. She doesn't, oh, you're so good, Fish. Yeah. You're amazing. No, she'll be like, no, you need to change that. It just doesn't work. So, now that I found the entire album again, I was going through it, and I originally, this is going to be hard to say without revealing everything. So, my mom is the one that got really bad news the other day. And, when she did, you know, I was going through my playlist, and I was listening to all these songs, and just playing them over and over and over and over and over and over. And, I came across this one that really, like, it hits me as her song. It really does. And, it's one I'm going to surprise her with. So if you know my mom, don't say shit. Okay? But, it's one I'm going to surprise her with. I'm going to rock it. It's going to be amazing. And what's funny is I told her this was going to be her song forever ago. Like, when I very first found the instrumental, and I was like, oh my god, this is Mom's song right here. And, I was listening to it the other day, and I was, you know, jamming out, thinking of the words to say, and, you know, like, start getting an idea in my head, and the song changed, and I had it on, random on my phone, and it jumped to another song. Beautiful song. And, this instrumental comes on, it starts with the piano, and Mom just kind of, like, sits up, and she's like, I like this one. And I was like, you like this song? And she goes, yeah. If you can, make this my song. And I was like, really? Like, you want this? This is your song? Yeah, this is what I want right here. I was like, alright, you know, I'll make it. And what's really awesome is immediately after she said that and the song finished playing, like, you know, I made it through the instrumental, and my phone is still on random at the time, which ironically kind of helped me build the CD in a weird way, because that led into another song that I am going to definitely have on the CD. I've been waiting forever to record this song. In case you don't know, it's called Your Love Song. It's on here. It will be changed from the YouTube video. So whatever you see on here, don't be fully expecting that. It's close, but not really. You know what I mean? Like, just, I don't know if that makes any sense at all. I don't know if you care. I don't know. All I know is that I'm mad stoked. I found my pop filter. Yeah, I found that. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to go buy one. And, you know, they're not expensive, but, you know, I'm already a broke motherfucker as is. I've got to rebuild my studio. I've got to buy a new phone, because this one's shitting out. And, you know, like, it seems like every time I take a step forward, I take, like, 18 steps back or something, you know, and then I trip and I fall, like, down, land in the basement. Somebody kicks me down the hole. I land on the bottom floor of the hole, and then somebody's like, oh, a hatch! Down you go, fish. And I'm like, motherfuckers, can I not catch a break? Like, one day? Like, nothing? Like, anytime I try to help somebody out, I'm the bad guy? Like, I set the story straight, I'm the bad guy? Shouldn't you be some of the bad people for doing the shit you did to make me set the story straight? I mean, I understand hating, I guess, to an extent. Because every time you hate, you're literally hating on what you don't have or what you're jealous of. I mean, seriously, think about it for 5 seconds. Have you ever heard of a hater who's doing better than you? Didn't think so. So, I know that was weird. I should have went, I don't care. Either way you want to count it down. You don't hear it. Because the moment somebody's doing better than you, all they want to do is pick you up. They don't want to push you down no more because their life doesn't suck. My life sucks and I'm still willing to pick people up. That's all I know. Well, it doesn't suck, it's just not as good as it could be. And that's where I have to stop that. Like, it's better than I know. And it really is. Like, I heard fucking somebody bumping Time Rift today. Really? Really? Like, what? Blew my mind. And then, I kind of actually do fall into a little bit of a radio voice at my job. You know, so when I'm talking to people, like, I got called, this cracked me up. I got called a white Morgan Freeman twice today. 2 different people. And if I can do the voice, I can try to do the voice right now. You know, would you like anything else with that today, sir? Are you sure? Okay. And I'll have that ready for you, you know, here in just a moment. Like, I don't know. I don't know where the fuck... I throw on a headset and it goes... I throw on a phone, same thing. I don't know. Put a mic in front of me. Microphone voice comes out of nowhere. And, yeah. So that's where that sits, I guess. What else have I been doing? I've been working like crazy on music. Yes. Because, in case you don't know now, like this is... I love making these videos because you guys asked for them. You guys have kept me on this. I've had 3, 4, 5 people in 2 days. These past 2 days, where's your video, fish? Where's your video, fish? Where's your video, fish? The fuck, fish? And I'm like, life got in the way, alright? I had a cousin, you know, and I had horrible news in the family. And sometimes you just gotta sit and resonate on the fact of what happened and soak it in and give it a minute, you know? You know? I have found some amazing new songs that I've been jamming like crazy. I actually just, I don't even know any of these videos. I'm gonna bust a freestyle here in a minute for you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna do it on this video. I'm gonna cut this video off and then start a freestyle just for today. Because, well, fucking... It's already almost a 20-minute video again. I'm sorry, guys. I know I rambled on like mad. I know I didn't make a lot of sense with a lot of it. I know I bounced around. I know it's hard for me to think sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, it is. You know what I really know, though? I don't know if any of you can relate or any of you care. Have you ever been in a relationship, broke up with somebody, or got broken up with, either or even if it's mutual, and you're like, you know what, this ain't working, split ways, yeah, peace, alright, bye. No matter how it goes, like, seeing an ex, does it, like, make your heart fucking pound if you really loved him and cared for him, you know, like, do you get weak in the knees still? Did you ever get weak in the knees? I bring that up because I saw one of my exes yesterday. I got weak in the knees like a motherfucker. And it sucked because I don't really have the same feeling towards her. Like, I'll always love her, of course. This girl, if she ever came back to me and was like, I need help, I'd be like, let's do it. What do you need help with? Because that's the dude I am. I don't care if we broke up 15 years ago. You know, if I gave you that much of my life and we actually, like, hey, we're engaged. That means we're about to go somewhere in life, and that means no matter what, you always hold a place in my heart. If I've ever called you a best friend, especially, I will never turn my back on you. I don't care if you fucked me over, if I fucked you over, if I fucked up. Okay, I wouldn't try to fuck you over, but if I fucked up, like accidentally, I have recently, I would do my damnedest to set it straight. Even if it meant staying the fuck away. Even if it meant moving state to state. I don't give a shit no more. Like, you know, I'm here to do me now. I'm here to live my life. And if you don't want to be along for the ride, there's the door. You know? Like, you don't have to be here. You don't have to watch me. If you know, like, you can block people on Facebook. You can ignore videos on YouTube. You can be like, dislike, and then never see them again. You know, you can do all that. Technology is amazing. So, for anybody to hate on me for anything I do or how I do it, it makes me wonder how bad their life sucks to point me out. Shout me out saying I'm doing whatever. When you don't have physical evidence, you don't have truth. You may have, oh my god, it's reasonable cause and what the fuck ever, but it doesn't matter. Reasonable cause is bullshit anymore. But, I digress. I'm sorry it was so long of a video. I'm sorry it took me this long to get this out. I really, 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 really wanted to tell somebody, but at the same time I kind of can't. Like, I weight on my chest type shit. I guess what it really breaks down to with that final, like, X question, other than weak in the knees and heart fluttery and whatever the fuck, have you ever broken up with somebody and like maybe months later, you know, you try to go for the rebound and you can't? Like, absolutely can't. Like, no matter what you try to do, like any chick, no matter how attractive she is, or I don't know how it works for ladies, how attractive he is, if he's charming, if he's whatever. Like, I don't know. But all I do know is this last girl I was with, like, I feel like she was my soulmate. And I guess because I believed in that so much, it's hard for me to move on. Like, I moved on without her, yes. But to move on relationship-wise, that's another story. Like, I feel like I'm cheating on her no matter what I do. No matter what. Like, if I check a girl out, I'm like... And it's stupid, like... You know, you can look but don't touch. That's one golden rule of a relationship. Yes, admire. Because sometimes, to me, especially to me, I admire chicks because I can then turn to the lady I lay with at night, or, you know, I take on dinner, or whatever. And I'm like, this, and I'll go down the list, and I'm like, she doesn't have any of that, and you have all of it. You are that. And then I stop and I break it down and I'm like, but I'm comparing two different people. To compare people is just not right, because you're comparing people. You know? Does that make any sense to any of you guys? I don't know. Maybe I'm just fucking rambling and I'm tired and exhausted. I just got off work and... Yeah. But that's where my question of this week lies, I guess. That, or, no, fuck it, we'll leave it at that. Have you ever had that experience with an ex that you couldn't get over for whatever fucking reason, that, you know, you tried and tried and tried, and maybe you guys didn't even date long, or maybe you dated 18 years, and it's, you know, 6 years later, and you still like, oh man, I feel like I'm cheating, and I can't do it, I can't do it, and you just back out, and you make an excuse, you know, oh, I'm sorry, my mom called, or, you know, my brother called and he needs help unloading a washer and dryer, or whatever. You know, my sister called and, you know, the baby ran and fucking, or, you know, some weird, just off-the-wall fucking story. You don't have a reason, a rhyme, or anything for it, but you'll say it because you feel like you're cheating, even though you've been single forever. Because that's how I feel. I've tried 4 times, at least, to have this rebound. Because me and the said girl were only together 6 months. It's not like we were together half our lives or anything. I've only known her a year and a half. 2 years. And at that, you know, it's just like... You know, like, I don't get it. And then, yeah, bantering on. I just wanted to tell you guys, sincerely... thank you for being here, for watching these videos, for the 44 subscribers I got. I lost one, but I don't care. You 44 are dope. You guys are amazing. You guys help me see through. And I think I'm going to switch it up today. I'm going to upload the freestyle first. Yeah. I haven't even made it yet, to be honest. So when you watch this, and then it's going to be discombobulating. You'll be like, what the hell? I'm like, yeah. It's going to be awesome. But I'm going to take a quick snack break because I am stopped fucking Marvin. I haven't eaten today, really. I know I'm skinny. I'm a fat kid. I have Marfan's disease. My internal organs will never stop growing. In other words, I'm always starving. Yeah. And I'm still, like, I see straight into the mic, and then, like, I'm like, but the mic's right there. Why are you staring there? But, time for the freestyle?